Okay, folks, so this is the last day. I'm going to be in Redding this evening, which is great. We're going to go out and see the Grand Canyon again this morning, but I just wanted to show you guys it is 18 degrees right now. And even though it says we're in Williams, we're not actually in Williams. We're in some other town that starts with a T. But anyway, it is 18 degrees outside. That's crazy. So we're all bundling up to go to the Grand Canyon again, which is so awesome. I'm so excited to see it. And yeah, we're going to be in the car for probably at least 13 hours trying to get up to Northern California. It should be crazy wild because we'll get to see all sorts of different things throughout California. So yeah, this is exciting. Today I become a Californian, which is crazy. Okay, guys. If you come at like 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30?
Yeah, 7:30.
7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, you get empty parking lots, okay? So this is a whole lot better than yesterday when we got here at what, 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
2 o'clock or so. So yeah, if you're an early riser and if you want to see like the sunrise or something like that, then you definitely need to come to the Grand Canyon at like 8 o'clock in the morning because we're going to get some awesome shots without the over-tourism thing. So yeah, here we are, the Grand Canyon, 8 o'clock in the morning. Here we go. So as Anna and I found out, the park is actually open 24 hours. So, and when you come in anyway, you have like, the pass you pay for is good for 1 to 7 days. So that's why we came in this morning. We'd paid, you know, the amount of money to get in. And, but the cool thing about 24 hours, obviously you get sunset shots, sunrise shots. But it is so much better to come this early rather than in the midday, because midday was crazy. So yeah.
Right, and it's winter, so summer's gonna be worse.
Right. Yeah, I definitely want to come back, and Anna wants to come back, and we want to get donkeys and go into the canyon and do the whole thing. Like, I can definitely see coming here and spending days at a time.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not even naturally an outdoorsy person, but I'm like all about this stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go see some other lookout points. Look, it's a deer.
Hi dear. Hi. It's so funny, he just stopped to let us take pictures. Probably a defense mechanism, but...
Wow.
Hi, pretty.
How cool.
I know, we got so close. I'm glad.
All right, guys. So if you, instead of going straight to Mather Point on the south rim, if you'll take a right and come this other direction, which I guess, I don't even know what, I guess we'd be looking at going east. You can come up and there's these places where you can park on the side of the road, where you can come to these places that you can look out and there's like no fences. So if you want a really cool shot that doesn't have a fence in it and obviously is less touristy than the Mather Point or perhaps some of the other ones, I think it's a good recommendation. And again, come early. Although as I'm walking along here, I just want to burst into Frozen because that's kind of what's happening here. But anyway, so we're going to just keep walking the sidewalk.
He's been singing Let It Go the whole trip.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
I am not ashamed. Let it go, can't hold me back anymore. Let it go, turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Slawson.
I kind of recommend kind of making this trek along the sidewalk and just seeing what happens. So yeah, exciting stuff at the Grand Canyon. Guys, there's no edge here. That's like so awesome. No barriers.
I think we should include, okay, so there was this whole thing, there's this song that Tyler played for me that's about Prada Marfa and about finding God at Prada Marfa. And so he was joking that he was going to find God at Prada Marfa.
Yeah.
And then somebody made a joke at some point about finding God at the Grand Canyon, which, of course, I'm like a lot of people, I really love to see God in nature. And so for this trip, I mean, obviously, you know, we're both people of faith, and, you know, the Holy Spirit goes with us everywhere. But, you know, that's kind of the joke for the trip, that Tyler found God at Prada Marfa, and I found God at the Grand Canyon. So
it's all where you find God, right?
Yeah.
So I just stepped in the snow, folks, and because I wanted to get a really good shot, because, you know, I like to take good pictures, and I stepped off into the snow. But, you know, I do that. Now my socks are wet. So, yeah, fun times at the Grand Canyon with Anna. Trekking through to the parking lot through the woods. You know, the woods is like, you know, 100 yards, you know, or 100, not 100 yards, but 100 feet, you know, but here we are. Look at us. All right, so we decided to take a detour because that's what we do on this vlog. We detour and we do weird things. But anyway, we are gonna go to Las Vegas because Anna has never been to Vegas, and we may as well just drive down the strip just to say hello. We currently are in Kingman, Arizona. And so yeah, this is where the journey continues. And somewhere along the way, we're gonna see the Hoover Dam. So welcome to Vegas. No drones allowed. I feel like we're trying to get into Area 51 here with all the security.
Roll down.
Folks, this is what you call over-tourism. Right there. But on that note, folks, we didn't end up going into Hoover Dam.
Oh, I didn't realize you were still recording.
We went to Hoover Dam, and because of all the stuff in here, like they put us in a special line to be inspected, which is fine, I understand that. But then they wanted to open up and look in here, which again is fine, except that everything is so smashed in here. If we were to start taking stuff out, it would be incredibly difficult to put it all back. So this was the work of Jared. So, and Anna, obviously. I was just over here saying what was vital and important and what could stay. Anyway, so yeah, so he told me it was voluntary and told us we could turn around, which we did. I am waiting in line to get in the parking lot to get a picture with the fabulous Las Vegas sign. And then we're gonna go in a casino because, well, we're in Vegas, so we're not gonna spend any money, but we're gonna go walk around a casino just because we're in Vegas. Yeah, so, folks, you just never know. I never knew when I came on this trip we'd be going through Las Vegas. I didn't think we were going to Nevada, so this is like fabulous. Ironically, this is fabulous. Mm-hmm. This is fabulous. Yes. So this is adventurous and exciting, and woohoo! How do you feel about this line?
It's too long.
Indeed. That's why we're going off the beaten path, because that's just how my life is, off the beaten path.
Are you still recording?
Yes.
So I'm scrolling through Facebook.
Yes.
And Facebook knows I'm in Las Vegas.
Oh gosh.
And it suggests that we go to the ER here in Las Vegas. So anything are to happen, I know where the nearest ER is. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Fabulous is the word for today. Over tourism, folks. Everybody wants the same Instagrams.
I think over tourism is your word for the day.
Well,
you were saying that a lot.
In the Grand Canyon for 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Apparently, no matter what season it is. Oh, guys, it took about 20 minutes, but we finally have gotten to the sign. Well, getting parked to go up to the sign. So, yeah. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. Their car says M-Art. Here we go. Woo! Vegas! So Anna says that this would be a lot more special if we had not been in Choctaw Casino so many times. And, you know, that's kind of probably how I feel about it. I remember my first time in Vegas, that was before the casino in Durant. And I remember coming in just wide-eyed, just like, oh my gosh, all the flashing lights and things, like all the poker tables. But yeah. For various functions and even for work and things, I've been to the casino for things, so yeah, this is just Vegas. How do you feel?
Okay. I mean, I'm glad we came. A little underwhelmed, but glad we did it. For the Vegas Strip, you guys. Oh, this is like this. Yeah, this is like pictures that you see of Times Square almost. Finally getting around this shot of Hard Rock. Whoa.
There we go, folks. We're in Vegas.
Dude, this is crazy. Man. This is cool. I get the appeal of the Strip now. This is just Oh, hey, there's the Bellagio.
Yep, that's where Brad Pitt and George Clooney made a heist one time.
When? Oh, yeah, there's Chick-fil-A. Tyler's been wanting Chick-fil-A this whole trip, and we just haven't made it yet. I don't think we're gonna stop for that one. Oh, dude, that is so cool.
Because I do not want to vlog and drive.
No. And he's being nice because I've never seen the Vegas Strip, so he's allowing me to not have to drive while I'm seeing it, which is awesome because I get to see all of it.
And I get to say that I've driven in Vegas. So.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm cool with not being able to say that I've driven in Vegas.
So yeah, just like a random stop because I wanted a little bit of food and we needed to fill up with gas, which we did up the road. And we are at 7:06 p.m. Pacific time, and we are supposed to be in Redding about 3 a.m. So my roommate Spencer is leaving the key under the mat, and so yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. So we got a long haul ahead of us, but like you said, what did you say earlier?
8 hours and 13 minutes, which seems like a long time, but really doesn't seem like that long considering what we just drove. So it seems like we're almost there.
It's just a matter of perspective, right?
Yeah, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Folks, we're in California. Have been for probably an hour maybe. And it is, there's a dusting of snow kind of going on right now. Yeah, we're almost there. We got probably about an hour and a half.
2 hours.
2 hours. Good morning from Redding, California. Yeah, so Traylor's here. You remember Traylor from season 1? And Anna is here.
Hi.
And so we have gone to breakfast. Well, we went to lunch actually, but she and I got in at like 3:30 last night. We didn't get settled in bed till 4, so we're gonna keep pushing ahead. We're going to church tonight at 6, and we're gonna go explore all that is Redding and my new home. Thank you, Siri. We're going to see the Sundial Bridge. Isn't that pretty?
Gorgeous. So this bridge is a working sundial.
That's right. And then they built it so they could save the turtles. So there's no other support underneath it. It all comes from like that. Folks, there are people fishing.
Well, I found friends here. Well, 3 or 4 of them. I don't like to go to a big church. They're not friendly. There's a more chance that you're going to find someone friendly here because there's 11,000 people here. I mean, not everyone can be unfriendly.
Hey guys, so we are on the way to the airport because Anna is flying back to Tampa today. Actually, she's flying to Orlando and gonna land in Orlando and then go home from there. But we had an amazing church service last night. It was so great, very peaceful. You know, in Christianity, we talk a lot about breaking of chains and that sort of thing. It's basically like God, breaking me free from things that have been put upon you that are weighing you down and that sort of thing. And I just felt like yesterday, I just felt like it was so freeing is how I felt like. I just felt like it was a very freeing and peaceful atmosphere. And so we just had a really great church service. And so now we are taking Anna to the airport. And Anna, you can speak into that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the church service last night. I really love Bethel's worship. And Britt Nicole was leading last night, which was really cool. Yeah, it was great. It was a nice treat. And the service that we went to had extended worship, so I really enjoyed that. It wasn't as big as I expected it to be because I have such a great church right now. So I love my church. So yeah, so it was a great service. I really enjoyed it.
This is the California State Capitol in Sacramento. We needed to come get a selfie because we're in Sacramento to get her to the airport, so why not? Orange. We found orange trees in California in the capital. Wow. We have an oil rig.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're here at Sacramento Airport, getting me ready to go home, putting me on the plane so I can go back to Florida. And Tyler said that this is the official end of his moving adventure, which makes me feel kind of special. But yeah.
Arrived at Sacramento International
There's
Airport.
the tower, and we're getting ready to go. I'm flying Southwest, and what else?
Pretty airport.
Yeah, it's a pretty airport.
Well, guys, I want to say thank you guys for joining me on my moving adventure. You know, this is my first time moving across the country because I've lived in Durant for 22 years. So, yeah, it's been an experience, but you're going to be able to see firsthand how that transition happens. So, thank you guys for showing up, and yeah, here we go, onward and upward. But we got to get in this lane, don't we?
Nope, Southwest right there.
Southwest. Okay.
Yep.